Hey YouTube, Axel Fireflurry here, and today we're going to talk about Pokemon Generator and Pokemon Generators. If you don't know what Pokemon Generator is, it is a website and a program you can download for your computer where you can build and construct just about any Pokemon you want the way you want it to be. Yes, there are restrictions to this magnificent tool. For example, you cannot teach a Blastoise Flamethrower and Razor Leaf and expect to move it up to your Pokemon X or Y file because Blastoise cannot actually learn those moves in any way, shape, or form besides hacking. Pokemon X and Y, actually, the transporter will catch up on that and say, hey, this is not okay. It's going to be stuck in your older game. So keep that in mind if you decide to go look up this program. Actually, I don't think it's going to work now that the Wi-Fi is down for black and white, Generation 5 down. So good luck Pokegening in the first place until they come up with some new update. But anyway, so that's a quick introductory to what Pokegening is. It's just build any Pokemon you want, any way you want, to have it in your Pokemon X and Y file. Now, to talk about Pokegeners. Pokegeners are people who use this program for various reasons. For parenting, for filling up the Pokedex, and to use it for competitive play. Now, guilty pleasure, I will admit that I did use Pokegenerator to fill up my Pokedex and to get a few parents I've been looking for. For example, an adamant Lucario, since it's going to be just way too much time to build in my opinion, because you do have to, because my Riolu would not have eggs with my Adamant and Ditto for some stupid reason. I guess because it is a baby and you need to use friendship and all that hoo-ha. So I will admit I did hack a Adamant 6IV Lucario, but it is just for parenting. That is my intention for the hacked Pokemon that I do have in my X and Y file. It was to fill up the Pokedex and to get the parents that I'm looking for to actually breed and create legitimate Pokemon. Now, in my opinion, this may just be me trying to ease my guilt, but I actually think that that's okay because I have no intentions on using hacked Pokemon for competitive play. I intend to use them for breeding competitive Pokemon, legit Kalos born, legitimate Pokemon, and then I actually intend on either releasing the Pokemon that I've generated, or since I filled up about 20 or 30 boxes in my Pokedex with gen Pokemon, if there's a Pokemon you are looking for, please let me know. If I have it and it is gen, I will either give it to you, or if you have an offer that sounds really nice, I'll take it. But for the most part, I probably will just give it to you for the most part. So keep that in mind. I do not intend on using these hacked Pokemon for competitive play. My problem comes with Pokegening comes with people who generate the Pokemon to use those hacked Pokemon for competitive play. That's what I'm going to consider unfair, because you can build them to be perfect and it takes little to no effort, and then you move it to your X and Y file, boom, you have an amazing team right off the bat, no real work put into it. It's a bit unfair because I mean, really don't even know how to word it. It is just unfair because you do have these amazing, flat out perfect Pokemon. There's absolutely flawless, and in my opinion, if you're not willing to put the work into actually breeding and hatching eggs and all that crazy stuff, it doesn't show that you're a great and competitive player. It shows that, hey, you found a shortcut, you're willing to take it, and I kind of don't think that's unfair. I don't think that is fair. I find it unfair that you're willing to hack Pokemon into your game for your teams and, just use them right off the bat without actually breeding, and then you run around saying, I'm the greatest player ever because I have these hacked Pokemon. I think the real players are the people who will put time and effort into breeding. I have over 1,000 hours of gameplay in my Y file. Most of that is from the daycare to level up the Pokemon I have bred in before. Now, before I Pokegen, I had bred 101 competitive Pokemon for use. and looking at some egg moves for some of the others, I decided to hack and parents with better moves that I was looking for, so I can create these better Pokemon. I do intend on getting, like I said, I do intend on getting rid of these hacked Pokemon once they have served their purpose. I do not intend on using them for battles. But like I said, I do find it unfair when Pokegeners will go out and generate Pokemon and then use them for battles and act like they're the greatest thing ever. Now, here's another thing I find really funny about Pokemon Generator and Pokemon Geners. If, from my personal experience, so I knew how to use the tool, I went to YouTube to, look up how to do it. And it's really funny because 95% of the videos on how to use Pokégen or Pokemon Cloner or to just any way to cheat the Pokemon game in the system, they were little kids. I find that kind of funny because you, I don't know, I just find it really funny that it's younger kids, like not even teenagers, like pre-teens and younger, who are making these how to clone, how to use Pokegen, how to hack the game, and all these little glitches. I find that really, really funny that it's a lot of kids doing this, and I guess it is in my opinion, it is a younger mentality because they're not used to, in my opinion, they're not used to hard work and putting a lot of effort into anything. I could be totally wrong. If you were a hard worker as a kid, you were like me, then bravo. But I just think that's really funny because I know, because as I see a lot of kids are like, oh, I don't want to spend all that time breeding and all that stuff, but I can just go onto the site or use this tool and then boom, I have this great Pokemon ready for battle. I find that kind of funny. And if you're a Pokegener and if I have offended you because you do use it for battles, we just have different viewpoints, and I do apologize if I did offend you. And if you agree with me, or Ray, you agree with me, uh, please like, subscribe, tell me what you think. Feel free to personal message me. Leave in the comments, or like I said, personal message me anything you'd like to see me do in the future when it comes to videos. Like I said, I am here for you. I'm here for you guys. If there's something you want to see, please let me know. Alright, thank you for watching.